Hey folks, Adam Bartusek here with Team Yukon Outdoors. Just got a bunch of Dobyns rods in for an order to start this open water season. I get a ton of questions of people asking me, hey, I want to start in Dobyns, I want to get a Fury rod, which rod should I get? So I figured might as well do a quick video for you guys, and I'll talk about these 5 rods I think that are really good starter rods for anyone looking to get into Dobyns rods. First one here is a 703 SF. So this is a 7-foot rod, medium action, 3 power. The third number in the Dobyns system is always a power. So this rod I love for drop shotting. The 702 has a little more backbone than the 703, I'm sorry, has a little more backbone than the 702. If you're tying a braid to floral leader, the 702 might be a bit better for you, but the 703 is going to get the job done no matter what. I absolutely love this rod for drop shotting. I use it all the time. It's my definite starter drop shot, jig worm, shaky head, whatever rod you really want to start with in the spinning arsenal for Dobyns. So I've also got over here, I get a lot of questions, especially from college anglers, about square bills and rattle traps and jerk baits. And this rod is a beast. This is the 705 CB, so the crankbait version. It's a 7-foot 5-action rod. It's got a moderate action, so if you can see here, it bends a lot. So this is great if you're whipping around square bills, around trees, everything, rattle traps, ripping them around, and gets the jerkbait job done as well because of the parabolic bend in it. Absolutely love this rod. It makes a great one in the Champion Series as well. I have a couple of them I use on the Mississippi River. Next rod we've got here is a 765 flip. So this is for all you guys who like to flip pretty heavy cover, ½ ounce up to an ounce, even heavier if you really feel. But this is a great starter for really getting in the thick stuff. I know a few people who use this for frogs as well. Personally, for me, it's a little bit heavy on the tip for frogs, but overall, in terms of just getting into the heavy flipping game and just flipping around, this rod is fantastic. It's a 7.6 rod with a 5 power. So it's really going to get the job done when you're flipping in that really thick stuff. And then the next 2 are basically your starter casting rods because they can do everything. This rod will do anything you want it to do. This is a 734C casting rod from Dobyns, the Fury series. It is, like I said, it does anything you want it to. Right on it, it says spinnerbaits, buzzbaits, Senko, horny toads, jigs, small swim baits. It literally does anything. It has a great tip action on it. You can throw up to, I'd say I'd flip up to about ½ ounce with it, maybe a little more if you're really feeling, risky. But I like to just stay with the lighter weights flipping with this, but it chucks spinner baits, swim jigs even, anything really, really well. It's a great starter rod in that casting arsenal you need. And then my personal favorite, the 735. This, I always tell people, this is my Tonka special. I always say that. For any of you who fish Minnetonka, flip a bit deeper. You guys know you kind of need the quicker tip to really feel the bites, but you need the backbone to get them out. So this 735 is the same thing as the 734 in terms of length. It's a 7.3, it's just the 5 power instead of the 4 power. This you can jack fish when you're using a weed guard. I like to tell people if you're using a Dobyns and you want to know does it have enough power to really jack fish when you're using a jig or a bait with a weed guard, you want a rod that's normally 4 power or more. I even like to go 5 power or more for the most part just to make sure I'm getting a good hook set. But this rod, like I said, a little heavier than 734, and it'll get the job done for all your flipping needs around brush, milfoil, cabbage, hydrilla for you guys down south, whatever you guys flip down south. But yeah, this will definitely get the job done and really, really, really help you out. Hopefully this helps some of you guys out who have questions about the Dobyns rods, Fury arsenal in specific. If you got any more questions, let us know. Would love to help you out. We're always there because we're testing a lot of their rods and we like a lot of them. So hope this helps you. Have a good day, guys.